Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is time for just a word from the Word. Our passage this morning comes from the book of Psalms, Psalm 27, verse 10. It's one of my favorites. I know that I've used it before in these morning devotions, but I don't know, it just hit me this morning at the end of prayer. In the King James, it says, "When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up." Thought about rejection and about how, sadly, some in this world have received, suffered, probably the better word, rejection from so many people. And for some, it's even been rejection from their mom and or their dad. Parents, rejection that shouldn't even happen. Why would a parent reject a child? That's unthinkable in my thought. And yet I see it, I observe it, I see that it happens. Husbands rejecting wives, wives rejecting husbands, children rejecting their parents. Rejection, man. Rejection is hard, and rejection hurts. I go back though to the book of Isaiah, where in the prophecies concerning Christ, that the prophet wrote that the Messiah would be rejected by men and in some sort of, I wouldn't call it twisted way, but that helps when you feel rejected to remember that Jesus knows what rejection feels like. And so when the psalmist was writing Psalm 27 and they said, "When my father and my mother forsake me," they were coming from a place of knowing what rejection was like, the deepest levels of rejection, those that are supposed to love you, those that are supposed to care for you, the deepest, the strongest, when they forsake you. I love the last phrase. Then the Lord, capital L, capital O, capital R, capital D, the Lord, Yahweh, Jehovah, King of the universe, will take me up. What is the psalmist saying? He's saying that the rejection of men isn't final. That's not the last word on whether you should be or will be completely and entirely rejected. He says that even when those reject you that you would think that would never reject you, fear not, because the Lord will come. And as long as we're walking with Him, man, He will take us up. He will hold us up. Jesus promised to never leave us and to never forsake us. He said, "Lo, I'm with you always, even until the end of the age." And so this morning's just a word from the Word. I just want to encourage somebody. You might feel rejected. You might feel tossed aside, kicked to the curb by those that are supposed to love you the best. I just want to remind you this morning that even if human beings have rejected you, I just want to tell you the Lord hasn't. He'll take you up. He will hold you close, wrap you in His arms. He's got you. That that's a word from the word. Turn to him. Trust him. Pray that you feel his arms wrapping around you even now in this short devotion. That you would know his love and his care for you. Rejection of man isn't final. Turn to the Lord Jesus. He's got you. This has been just a word from the word. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning.